This video has been brought to you by the Home Depot. No, I'm just kidding. This is Billy Core from the Carolina Circle Mile Wiki. Today is Friday, February the 27th of 2015. And yes, folks, we have yet another Packard Bell to unbox. It's arrived just now from FedEx. Supposed to have gotten it yesterday, but due to the road conditions because of the snow, it was delayed till today. But I got it. I bought this off my friend William, who has sent me a few vintage computer-related goodies in the past. What this particular Packard Bell is a Packard Bell PB 1750 CDT mini tower computer from September of 1995, making it roughly the same age as my Legend 822 CDT over there. However, unlike my Legend 822 CDT, this is not a Pentium Packard Bell. This is what makes it unique. This is a 486 DX2 Packard Bell. Now I know what you're thinking. You're probably wondering why I bought another 486 Packard Bell. Well, as you recall, about a month and a half ago I got a Packard Bell Legend 20 CD from February of 1995. It was a great little machine, but unfortunately it no longer exists. As you know, it needed a new CMOS battery and a new hard drive and something else I can't remember, but when I got the new CMOS battery for it, and I even made a video about it, but here's why it was never uploaded: because the darn thing wouldn't work right. I put the CMOS battery in, and I was able to save the settings, but when I would shut the machine down and then turn it back on again, the power on self-test screen would give me a bunch of garbled characters, and it would not boot to anything. And basically, it was just a complete train wreck. And it turns out that it was an oscillator coil that had become desoldered from the motherboard. So which pretty much, the oscillator coil pretty much was what kept the computer sane. And so without that oscillator coil, the computer just went nuts. So and seeing that the original CMOS battery had become desoldered on its own, and then the oscillator coil became desoldered on its own, I'm willing to bet that the original owner of it just did not really take as good a care of it as they should have over the years. So they must have kept it in some kind of environment where it was always shook around or something like that. So, and then I tried to power it on the other day and it would not even get power. The power supply had then died. So at that point I decided, you know, there's just no way I'm ever going to be able to get this to work properly. So I just parted it out and got rid of it. It's a shame, but you know, when you're dealing with old computers, that's a serious problem that you're going to have to expect. Now, before this all had happened, I had purchased this for my friend William because I decided, you know, if I want a 486 Packard Bell, why not get something a little bit more suitable for my needs? The 20 CD was a 3x3 desktop, a lot like my Legend 402 CD. However, with the way I got things set up in here, a mini tower like my 822 would just fit in better. So I figured, you know what, let's go ahead and buy this. In fact, I've actually been pining over this particular model that William has for the last couple of years. And once he decided he wanted to sell it, I jumped right on it. Anyway, enough blabbering. Let's cut it open. One thing I gotta say about William is he really does package his computers very, very well. So we'll probably be dealing with a lot of tape and bubble wrap. Okay. Okay, here we are. Oh, looks like he included a few little surprises, including... Oh, this is interesting. Looks like an old Hewlett-Packard laptop. Yeah. Missing some stuff, but it's missing quite a bit. Just what is this? Like a newer-ish one. Yeah, it's missing the motherboard, but it's an HP. I don't know what kind of HP it was, I guess I should say, but it's missing the motherboard. But originally had a Intel Centrino Duo and was designed for Windows XP and Windows Vista capable. I'll keep this if I ever decide to rebuild it. Have to find a motherboard for it, I guess. Okay. All these little goodies. Is there anything in here? Nope. Alright, I guess all that's left now is the Packard Bell in the flesh. So, here we go. Sit down here for now. The box out of the way. And yes, it decided to spill on my floor. Right, here it is, all covered in bubble wrap. So let's go ahead and see whether we can cut into this. This actually is a rare Packard Bell in a way, seeing that this came out in the later part of 1995. Packard Bell never really advertised 486 machines in 1995, 1996, which is the era where I'm most familiar with Packard Bells. But they did make them. And oddly enough, they used the exact same software pack as my 822. They would come with Windows 95 and the newer version of Navigator with the house look on it. So these are a little bit rare, considering the era. However, I'm personally going to use the 1994-1995 software pack. It won't be era appropriate, but it'll feel more appropriate to me being a 486. And plus, I was wanting to use that on my Legend 20 CD anyway before it, well, died. I'll hand it to William. Knows how to pack a computer. This came from Ohio, by the way. So Ohio to Ohio. That even makes sense. Home of Drew Carey and YouTube user Videoholic. If you've never found Videoholic before, well, stop whatever you're doing and go check him out. He's been collecting Betamax videotapes since 1976. And he has almost all the copies of those tapes scattered about various YouTube channels. Just search for anything with Videoholic in the username. And believe me, you will not be disappointed. We're getting there, folks. We'll definitely be saving this for when I have to ship something. Don't believe this has a hard drive either, but I'm going to be putting a CF card adapter in it. I'll find the end of the tape. Alright, we're almost there, folks. This might be the last layer. Or not. Okay, this is definitely the last layer. This is it. So I've been excited about this for weeks. It's finally here. Alright, we got it. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Let me introduce you to the Packard Bell PB 1750 CDT mini tower computer, featuring an Intel 486 DX2 66. And it's in really good shape. Shame it doesn't have the spec sticker on it anymore, but oh well. Has the same, looks like it has a Panasonic 2-speed CD-ROM drive. Keep in mind, seeing that this was when Packard Bell was shooting out Pentium machines left and right, this would have been a very, very budget-oriented model at the time. Here's the back. Okay, I guess this will be a good time to remove camera from the tripod. Okay. And my battery's dying, of course. Power supply. There's the date sticker here. Was built September the 7th of 1995. I think I may remember what I did that day, but I might be thinking of another day. Packard Bell sound modem card. I'll put the CF card adapter somewhere in here. And it uses the PB450 motherboard, the same motherboard that my former Legend 20 CD had. Only difference here is that this one actually works. Supposedly. I do know that William did solder on a new AA battery pack for the CMOS, so we won't have to be worrying about the CMOS battery anytime soon, considering that the AA batteries themselves are still good, which I'm sure they are. We'll get a better look at the front here. Yeah, I've been having to buy Packard Bells lately from friends and eBay because Value Village just really doesn't get them anymore. It's a shame. It probably will again someday, but... And I will be adding a 5 1/4 inch floppy drive into this bay right here. So, let's see, should I end the video here or should I continue it? You know, it's gone on for 13 minutes already. Why don't I just make the restoration in a separate video like I've done before? So we'll just go ahead and end this video here. Stay tuned for more escapades with the Packard Bell PB 1750 CDT in the next video, which will come today. But for now, this is Billy Kors signing off.